Hey guys, Austin with Lost Creek. Today we're going to talk about the advanced techniques to prevent your dog from running out of the door. So the first thing I want you to do is get rid of that shoulder leash that we worked with in the previous video. I do want you to check that video out as well. I'll put a link in the description as well. Make sure you pass through that video. You get to the point where you feel really confident with your dog waiting at the door when the door's wide open before you start adding criteria like we're going to here. And for this video, for the advanced techniques, I want to add a long line here. I've got a 25-foot line. You can add a couple of leashes, daisy chain together. 25, 30 feet, 10 feet is fine. I'm going to put this on Luca. This is just for safety purposes. Again, I'm not going to hold him back by the leash, but what I want to do is be able to get further and further away from the door where he does not run out. So I'm going to do the same thing we did before. I'm going to set him up and let him know, hey, this is what we're working on right now. So I'm going to open the door. If he lunges for it, I'm going to tell him no. Good. Even before I got it open, he lunged for it. Yes, very good. Good boy. Let him know there's a valuable treat or something here to work for. Nope. Good. Get to the point where I trust him with the door wide open. Good. And then we're going to start moving into distance. All right. Good boy. That was a good job. All the while, we're adding praise and petting for rewards along with the treat. Now, I'm not going to open the door up wide and just head off into the sunset and expect him to stay. So we have to build up to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the door 2 or 3 inches like we did in the first video. And then I'm just going to take a single step away and then come back. 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps. Anytime I see him lunging, I'm going to start verbally telling him he's doing it incorrectly with that disappointment tone. So again, 3 inches. Then I'll take a step away. Yes, very good job. Good boy. Very good boy. Hey. So when he does that, when he does lunge, you just tell him no with that disappointing tone. So I'm going to do this again. I'm going to try to take a single step. Yes, very good boy. Good job. No. No matter how many times he tries to get out, I'm going to keep telling him no until he does this correctly. So 1 step. Now I'll go for 2 to see how he does. Good boy. Good job. Very good, puppy. Now, you don't have to shut the door every time. I'm going to do that right now because with Luca here, he's having trouble with it being open for a little bit while I'm away. We'll work on that as another criterion level here in a moment. So I'm going to go for 3 steps now. Yes, very good boy. Good job. All right, close it and then open it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, and you saw that verbal control I had of him. I said no, and he backed up. He's like, I'm sorry, I messed up. I shouldn't be doing that. So we'll go for 4 steps again, because I want to make sure he does it perfectly. Good, and now he's following me, and that's perfectly fine. Good boy, good job, very good. Now that I know he's got this level, at 4 or 5 steps, I'll continue on as far as I can go. Then I'm going to open the door a little bit wider. It makes it a little bit more difficult. I'm going to open it to maybe a foot or so. And I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before, again, maintaining my leash so he doesn't run off. This is only a safety restraint device. I don't want to use it to inhibit him from running out. So we'll do our 1 step. Nope. Good. I'll practice that until he doesn't test anymore. Good. Now you go to 2 steps. So 1, 2. Yes, very good. And again, you see he's following me. That's what I'm going for. I want him to stay away from the door. I don't care if he follows me or if he just sits there and waits. Either is fine as long as he's not progressing out of the door. Now I'll go for 3 or 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, very good boy. Good job. Very good. Good choice. All right. Now I'm going to open the door even wider. You get the idea. We're going to add criteria here. I'm going to go to about halfway open. Nope. So I trust him not to run out, so I'll take a step away. Yes. Nope. Oh, no. Luca, hey, come on, try again. So this is why we have a safety harness. Hey, come on. I'm not holding him back. He disobeyed me there. Come on. Go. Good. There's actually a dog out there right now. So since this door about halfway open was too much criteria for him, I'm going to back it up to about half that distance and see how he does. I'm also going to wait a moment here for that dog to pass by, just because that's too much distraction for him. I want to change 1 variable at a time. That way I know what the problem is here. So we're good on the dog now. So I'm going to go a little bit less, take a single step away. Yes, very good. Then 2 steps. 1, 2. Yes, very good boy. Now 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Very good job. So he did great there. Now we'll go back to where he failed before, and we'll try this again. So 1 step. Yes, good boy. Then 2 steps. What we're doing here is teaching him that regardless if I'm near the door or not, he is not allowed to run outside. The purpose here, what's happening in his mind is he's playing kind of the racing game. How far away do I need to be before he feels he can get out and I can't stop him? And I'm trying to teach him we're not playing that game. We're playing the do not run out of the door game. Now, this is for that when he thinks he can beat us, I can get a hold of it and tell him, hey, no, you actually can't beat me. I still got a hold of you, even at 25 feet. Even if he were to get out and I drop the leash, I can still get up close enough to him to step on it, pick it up, and bring him back. So once we commit to his mind that we're not playing the who can get there first game, that we're playing the do not run outside game, then it's going to click in his mind that he's not supposed to go. You're going to have a dog who really sticks at the door, and you'll say, come through, and he goes, you told me not to, which is actually a good thing at this point. It's not him showing, he's not trying to tell you no, he's just getting to the point where you've drilled it into his head enough that he's not supposed to run out. It's more difficult for him to go psychologically. So let me open the door again, about all the way now. I'm going to do the same thing. Good. Very good. One step. Good job. Get my treats out. We'll go to 2 steps. Good. You notice I'm letting out more leash, too, as I go. I don't want to pull on the leash and tug on him to come. I want this to be his choice, not me reminding him with the leash. So I'll go further and further yet, as far as I can. I'm sure I'm out of frame, and he's going to follow me. That's good. Good boy. Good job. That's good. That means he knows he's not supposed to run out. Now, when you get the door wide open like this, I'm going to shut so you can hear me. When you get the door wide open like that, then it's time to switch gears. I want to start trying to pass through the door, leaving him behind. First of all, your dogs want to be near you, and second of all, they don't want to be left out of what's going on out there, especially since there was just a dog out there a moment ago. So I'm going to open the door here. I'm just going to head towards the door 1 step at a time, just like I did before. So 1 step. Yes, very good. Now, if he were to come with me or try to lunge for it, I would still tell him no. I also want to maintain a grip on his leash here so I can get a hold of him if he does run off. Luca, come on. Come on. Let's do it again. Good choice. Okay, so I'm going to block the door with my body for right now. Good. As a teaching moment, this is the opposite of what I told you in the first video. This is a different scenario. So now I'm going to go 1 step out. Yes, very good. 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps. Good boy. Eventually, I'm going to get around the corner where he cannot see me. But I don't immediately want to go around the corner where he can't see me. I want to put about half of my body around the corner so that way he's not tempted to come out, but he can see that I am leaving, but I will come back. After that, I'm just going to start adding time. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, because distance doesn't matter when he can't see me anymore. So I'll show you that again here. Good. So there, he about failed, so I came back. Good. Half my body was gone. Good job. Now I'll go for my whole body gone, and I'm also just right out of the door, so that way I can tell him no if he does run off, and he's got this long lead out here. Yes, good job. You notice my time was only 1 second. I just want him to know I'm coming back. We're building that trust that I'm not leaving him. Yes, very good boy. Good job. So now, once you get to this point where you can take your dog out, you can leave, and your dog stays inside, then you just want to build that time. You want to work your way up to leaving for 30 seconds, adding 1 or 2 seconds at a time. You can walk outside like I did out there. The second you catch your dog coming out is going to be a critical time where you go, oh no, come on, get back inside. He's going to say, well, I guess you're gone. I don't have to follow the rules. I guess I can go now. And then we're going to be out there saying, no. It's kind of like the all-watching eye. I'll try that and see if we can get him to do that. I don't know if Luca will fail at that. Good boy, good job. Your dog should not fail if you consistently add 1 second at a time. If he does, you catch him, and that's a good learning opportunity. Tell him to go back. An alternative thing you can do as a reward, if he doesn't like treats or really wants to go through that door, we can actually let him go through that door by telling him, if you wait, you get to go. That way we're not denying him something he wants. So you notice I'm also not telling him wait. I don't want to have to be here to say wait, because let's say the door does not get fully closed, the wind blows it open, and he would be able to take off if I'm not here. So I'm not saying wait, I'm not saying don't stay, or anything like that. I'm just telling him I don't want him to go with body language, tone, and the door. So again, once he waits, there, good, okay, good boy, go ahead. He gets to go through that. Okay is my release word. Okay, go. See how he waits outside as well? Okay, good job, good boy, very good. These are the advanced techniques to teach your dogs not to run